Hey everybody, I'm Odin, and today we are checking out a new early access game called Yield: Fall of Rome. And if you haven't seen this, this is a very interesting game. It's a 4X, a Civilization-like, but the selling point is kind of that it's quicker, less complicated, kind of more to the point. And so that, just right off the bat, got my attention. I love Civilization, but I'm terrible at it. There's just too much going on. I can't keep up with it. And I'm dumb, so I mean that's a problem. But anyway, so I definitely thought, man, this sounds interesting. And then when you look at the art style, oh man, it's really charming. It's really cool. So I'm just going to take you through a little bit of this, the beginning of the campaign here. So we'll go ahead and click on this. And I already did this first mission in the campaign, just so I could figure out what was going on. But what I'm going to do is restart everything. So this is what it'll be like when you start. This is the introductory campaign. It's a fixed campaign made for new players. You'll also notice that there's a campaign of the week, and I have not tried this, and you can compete with others to finish the fastest. And you can only play that once a week, and then of course you can do your custom stuff over here. There's also a skirmish mode in the main menu, so if you go back here and go to skirmish, then you can just set up your own game that way. So you might think skirmish is just like battle. No, like this is the regular game, but this is how you can just customize everything exactly how you like it. Again, I'm really new to the game. I've just done this first mission, but we're going to do it again. I don't think that the map is identical, but it might be for these fixed campaigns. It might be identical, but we'll see how that goes. There could still be some randomization involved. So anyway, this campaign here is called the Caledonian Uprising, so we're the Caledonian King, so we're up here in Scotland. And it tells us that a troubling presence has encroached upon the sacred woods of northern Britannia. The forests stir as legions from distant lands beyond the island shores disturb the ancestral burial ground of the northern tribes. Unite against the bloodstained march of conquest and defend your home while there is still one to defend. Alright, so it says right here, this is the campaign finale, the Siege of Hadrian's Wall, but we obviously have not gotten there yet. So here's the first map in the campaign, that's the second, so on and so forth, right? So we're going to do this first one, start new campaign, and this is where you click on the individual map, and it gives you some information here about the Roman presence, low population, the army is low population, and capture settlements, I don't know exactly what that means. I know they start with one. I don't know if that means they'll capture one if they can. I don't know. Alright, so the objectives of this first map. Strangers have been spotted near our burial groves, brazenly stealing our sacred relics and brandishing their spears close to our hearths and homes. Who do they think they are to provoke nature's wrath so bold enough to assume their trespass would go without retaliation? So it tells us to win, we have to have 3 victory crowns here. And the crowns that'll be available are, there will be religious sites, and if you capture one, you'll get 1 crown. Also, if you have the biggest settlement, you get a crown. Alright, so whichever settlement in the province is largest is going to get that. And then again, if you take these religious sites, you'll get those. You'll see that you get 50 turns for this fixed objective, for this fixed campaign here. The province size is tiny, so the map is really small. And the only kingdoms are us and the Romans. And then you'll see these policies and milestones here. We'll talk about this in a moment. We'll get to this. So if you're wondering, what is this? We'll get to it. So let's go ahead and start the mission, let you see what this actually looks like. I mentioned that the art style was really charming. Haven't really had a chance to show that just yet. So once the map loads up, you'll see precisely what I'm talking about here. Alright. I was hoping, there we go, I was hoping it would load a little more quickly. Okay. So you can zoom in and out on the map here, as you would expect. The map size is really small on this one. I'm moving around with WASD here. So basically where you see these clouds come to an end, the clouds are like fog of war. This is the edge of the map over here. This is all edge of the map, so this is a really small map. You can see the religious sites, the objectives, and what this means right here is that once you land on the site, on the next turn you can spend 5 gold to capture it to get the crown. So that's what that means right there. And there's 3 of them. And there's going to be this tutorial going on the side, and I'll just reference it quickly, I guess, but I'll try to streamline things. So it asks you at first if you'd like to see the tutorials, and yeah, we'll just say yeah, that's fine. Alright, and it's going to give you the basic stuff first. How do you select your unit? You left-click on a unit. You can see highlighted where they can move. Alright, now this is a settler unit, which should be familiar to you if you've played 4X games before. And it basically tells you, order your settler to move to one of these tiles. So these are the recommended city spots. The one we're sitting in right now, I don't know if that's recommended or if this is the icon for our settler. But any way you look at it, I'm going to settle here, I don't care. So here's the button right here, build your settlement. And there we go, we've got London. Alright. Now, the land offers us various resources that will help our village grow into a glorious city. And let's research how to utilize them efficiently. So if you press T, it'll open up the research tree. Alright. And so again, this should be quite familiar to you, but you'll notice it's not quite as extensive as you might see in Civilization. I don't know if this expands in later campaigns. It might. And so they're telling us, your land is filled with wild boars, and if you hunt them, that will give your empire an early boost of growth. So they want us to research hunting. So you can see hunting right here. And if we research this, it's going to allow us to hunt deer on tiles, hunt wild boar, and recruit archers. So we're going to buy that for 5 gold. This is your current gold, and this is how much gold you get per turn right here. So let's buy it. There you go. Alright. So, hunting boars removes them from the tile permanently, but it rewards you with a, and this is important, a one-time great deal of population and production. So it wants us to hunt boars. So real quick, these right here, these are the boars. You can see them. Here's some deer. All right, these are sheep. If you click on the tile, you'll not only see all the information about it down here, right, whether or not a unit gets a defense bonus for being in that tile, how much it costs to move through the tile, how much line of sight you get in the tile, that kind of thing. But if something can be built there or something can be done, it'll show it either here or here. In this case, you can hunt these boars by clicking this. It'll cost 3 gold. And if we do it, we'll get 2 population and 2 production. So that means for the nearest settlement, which is London right here. So London, you can right click on a city and you open up the city screen. Right now London has a population of 1, 0 production, and 2 supply, which is what these barrels are. And you use gold and supply to recruit, like this is a scout, warrior, archer, settler, and a trader. Alright, and then down here are the buildings that you can construct, and these require the production. Alright, most if not all of these, the benefit it gives you is just one time. Now there are exceptions, like this one, it increases the vision range of the settlement by 1. That's obviously permanent. The tavern will give you +1 income, but that's a one-time thing as far as I know. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's just once, but we'll see. You instantly gain 5 gold, that should be a one-time thing. +1 supply. Again, I think these are one-time, we'll check it in a second, but when I was doing this the first time, I could have sworn that's what was happening. So anyway, we can press escape to close that. Alright, so they wanted us to hunt some boars, so we can go here, pay the 3, and we'll get 2 pop and 2 production. So you can see we got that there. Alright. And then you can right-click on the settlement to open the panel like we already did, and now they're going to say, look, taverns are a great source of income, which is essential for further expansion. You know what? This might be every turn that you get this income. I may have misspoken. So buildings require production to build, and are constructed instantly, which I really like. So we have the 2 production. We're going to click on this. Now we've got the tavern, and you see it's down here in the buildings in settlement portion. All right, so we have all of that. All right. And so now they want to tell us about exploration. Select your monarch and scout the surrounding terrain. So here's our monarch right here. We click on him. We can see where he can move. Also down here, the tutorial is going to be in the way, but when you mouse over here, you can see their stats. He has a movement of 2. You can't see it right now because of the tutorial. Let me see if this will just stay away. Oh, yeah, it will. Sometimes another one pops up. So you can see his attack, defense, health, armor, how much he can heal, his movement, his range, which is his attack range, and how many kills he has. Also up here, you can see different benefits. The Master of Defense, he gets +1 defense. Area +1 attack. This unit adds +1 attack to all adjacent units. He can move after attacking. So this is all the stuff you need to know about an individual unit. And then you see these 3 empty stars right here. They might be kind of hard to see. These are your, it's like your experience, like you promote your promotions, I guess. So you can promote a unit 3 times, and obviously they'll get better. So let's explore. I think this already looks different than the first map. It might be different. But anyway, so I'm just going to have him, he's left click to select and then right click to move. Move him over here. Alright, so your troops are tired, but they'll regain their movement points at the beginning of the next round. Alright, so they want us to end the turn. But they also want to tell us about points of interest. So the lands around us are filled with goody huts, is what they call them. And when you visit these, you have to land on the tile. You should be aware. You can't just pass through it. If you land on the tile, so they're talking about this and this right here, you'll get some sort of reward. This right here is the reward. So this would give our unit 1 promotion. This right here would give our nearest settlement 3 population. And here's the cool thing, or at least I think it's cool. These goody huts, every turn the reward increases. So if you wait long enough, and the enemy doesn't get to the goody hut first, you could, like this could eventually get to a really high number of population. I don't think this could go any higher than 3, but who knows. Alright, so they want me to explore hunt. Well, first let's end the turn like they told us. Alright, so we did that, and now you see our relations with Rome up here. And if we mouse over it, it tells us that we're, friendly. Rome will not attack our units. We can move inside their borders, and they can move in our borders. Alright. Alright, so each mission has different sets of goals, and they want you to look at the objectives here, and this is up on this menu. So to gain control over the province, you need to hold 3 crowns. We went over this. Alright, and then they tell you also you can, look around. We know this. We can scroll in and out. We can WASD. And they want us to scout the location of all the objectives. So what they mean is looking at these holy sites here. Alright, now, recruiting. Additional units can be recruited from your settlement to help your kingdom quickly explore and conquer the lands around your territory. So, if we open our settlement here, they want us to recruit a scout. It's going to cost us 2 gold and 1 supply, so we will do that. And you instantly get the unit, but they can't move until the next turn. But there's the horse scout. And they just tell you that units have that supply cost. And if your settlement runs out of supplies, you can't recruit anymore. Like, we only have 1 supply there. If it goes to 0, we can't recruit until we get more. Alright, so then they tell us about this horse scout that we got here. That obviously this is the scout like in Civilization. They're cheap, they're perfect for discovering new areas and devising a strategy for your expansion. Alright, again, he can't move on this turn. But our monarch can, so we can go here actually. Now this didn't go up yet. It will go up over time, but it did not go up. I thought it would go up every turn, but okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab this population. Alright, so we got that resource hut. Yeah, so it says rewards granted by the huts increase over time, making them more powerful in the later stages of the game. I thought it was every turn that they increase. Maybe it's not every turn. Okay, we can already see the borders of Rome's settlement right here. So we've done all our moves for this turn, it looks like. Alright, so now they're going to tell us about policies. So I mentioned we were going to talk about this. These are objectives that you have to complete in order to unlock policies. These are called milestones. So if you open this up, it's just going to tell you here that basically you have to achieve a milestone like this one right here to open up this policy for adoption. Alright, so like over here, if you grow your population to 44, you'll get this policy that you can implement. If you discover a foreign capital, you'll get this one. You see how that works. You can learn more about each one over here. Alright, and then it just tells you again, these are the milestones. And when you complete a milestone and unlock a policy, it will be unlocked for the remainder of your campaign. So not just on this map, but in the next map as well. Alright. So, again, we're trying to get 3 crowns. We're trying to have the biggest settlement, and we're trying to get these holy sites. Now here's something to note. You see the movement cost on this hex right here? And I do think the map is the same now, by the way. A movement cost of 3. None of our units have a movement cost of 3. Apparently later stage units can have that kind of movement. So I don't think you can even get this holy site in this first map. So you can only get 2 holy sites, which means you have to get the 2 sites and have the biggest settlement. Alright, so these boars, we could go ahead and get rid of them to get some production. I'm wondering, yeah, it should be fine. It's only 3. Let's do that. Alright, and as you see, we've grown from a village to a town. So when it reaches its population threshold, it grows in size, expanding its borders and unlocking new buildings for construction. So if we right-click here, we got all these new buildings to choose from now, which is awesome. Now, whether or not we want to make one now, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the gold we get from the tavern is every turn. I'm pretty sure that's right. Otherwise, how are we getting this +5? This would give us some supply. You know, that might not be a bad idea to get this well going. They'll use our only production we have, but it's fine. Let's just do that. So now that's down here. Alright, very good. Okay, and let's see. We now can move our horse scout. So we want to move towards these objectives as soon as we can. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move here. Alright, there's a goody hut that'll give us 2 supply. Our monarch, let's move him. Let's just send him over here. Alright, yeah, that'll be 3 gold there. That's nice. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright, so again, you have to stop on the goody hut to get it, so here we go. We got the 4 gold. That's nice. Since our borders expanded, we also have access to more boars now, which is nice. Alright, let's use this scout to grab the 2 supply. And I believe that's all the movement for this turn. It is. So, do we want to do anything else? We might want to get another scout. So let's do that. Again, can't move him till the next turn. Alright, so let's keep going towards this here. Alright, another goody hut. Let's check out this area with this scout. Alright, and again, we can't get this site because you'd have to have a movement of 3, which we don't have. So let's send the monarch up this way. There's some more population. Now, another interesting thing to note is that when you click on a tile, you can see potential improvements. So if we had unlocked or researched this, which we haven't done, you could build a hamlet here, and it would give you 3 population. You can see that's the same for most of these tiles. Over here, if we had researched it, we could build a farm. Over here, we could do either a sheep pasture or a castle, which is, as far as I can tell, is just a way to build military units. So keep that in mind. Also, it's going to be crucial to expand your population to win this map. It's going to be crucial to build these hamlets eventually. But I don't remember getting a tooltip about it. I just kind of stumbled upon it, which is not ideal. Alright, so we've already moved. Yeah, so let's end the turn. Let's grab this gold. I really like the tiles. I don't know why. I just love this art style. Anyway, let's grab this gold too. This is tundra, looks like. Or snow, yeah, okay. Let's grab this population. So we got the +3 population here. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's... this is the end of the map right here. I'm not terribly concerned about what might be here, but I guess we could try to get a better... Okay, so there... Oh, there's 2 goody huts. Didn't expect that. Let's go here. Alright. And let's move this way. Yep. Oh man, we have a lot of gold. Seems to me there's no reason not to hunt these deer. It'll just give us 1 pop, 1 production, but that's fine. And let's hunt these wild boar for 2 and 2. Yeah, we might as well just go hog wild, no pun intended. Alright, so that helped. Let's see, so this will increase... so this will level up our monarch. If we have this, every time a unit from this settlement kills an enemy unit, we'll get 5 gold. That's kind of cool. Trading post will give us +2 supply. You know what? Let's do that. Let's build that. Okay. Alright, let's grab that gold. And over here, move there for now. Let's grab that. Man, I'm finding just lots of gold around here. Let's see. We need to do anything else on this turn. We might... I don't think it's even necessary, really, to recruit military units in this first map. So I'm hesitant to do this right now. They will have us make a trader eventually, but I'll kind of wait for them to tell us. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Yeah, so we're making 5 gold a turn. That's great. Alright, so soon, one more turn, we'll be able to land on that. And this is going to have a higher movement cost. That's why we can't move 2 in this direction right here. Oh, production, that's nice. Let me grab that gold. Alright, let's have you move back there. Let's grab that production. Yeah, the movement speed. We can't get there on this next turn. That's alright. Alright, now we can. But we're still going to have to wait till the next turn to be able to get the crown by paying the 5 gold. Let's bring this guy back towards London. You go towards that. Alright, so now, if we click on the monarch, he'll have this option here. Claim this ancient religious site by rebuilding it for 5 gold. And now we have 1 crown. Alright, very good. Let's see, let's move. I guess we'll move towards this other one. Oh, there's some nice production there. Right. Go ahead and end the turn. Again, this first mission is fairly scripted, so I could get ahead of myself here by just making a trader now, but I think I want to wait for it to tell me to do that. Let's go this way. Okay. Grab that. And let's move down here. I'm going to send him kind of off to the southeast, I guess. I'll go up this way. Alright, so there's a Roman melee unit. And remember, we're friendly, so we can move into their territory. And we spotted, or located, or discovered, however you want to say it, their capital, which was one of the milestones. And so that unlocked this particular culture policy. So here's the choice we have. We can go with the barbarian policy or the Roman policy. Whichever one you select, it's going to give you 2 things. This is going to give us Druidic Totem. And if we build these on we get +1 income per unimproved forest around it. And also you'll get access to the Dawn, the well-strung horse archer from the woods. And then also you gain twice the veterancy, that's the promotions, and the gold when you kill Roman units or traitors. If you choose the Roman policy, you get an alliance with Rome, which is not just, so they don't attack you, but you get blueprints for each of their unique improvements, which is huge. And then Hadrian's Wall. All friendly units within the border of the settlement where this is built, so it's an improvement, will gain +1 defense and +2 heal per turn, which is pretty huge. And this will instantly increase your relation with the Romans. And it tells us here, thankfully we have positive relations with the Romans, so this is the perfect opportunity to build a trader and send it to them for gold. I'm going to go with the Roman policy here, just because we don't really need to fight them. Alright, so it says policy branches contain a set of policies that strongly dictate the direction of your kingdom's playstyle. And you can only select 1 policy in each policy branch, and it can't be changed. Alright, so, again, if we go over here, we unlocked this policy branch, and we chose 1 out of the 2. We chose the Roman one. Alright, so that was his turn. Send you over here. This is another movement 3 hex. Alright, so we're going to go here, we're going to recruit a trader. So there they are. And basically you can send the trader to a foreign settlement for a one-time increase in gold. And you can also send it to one of your own settlements to grow its population. And they disappear once they're used. Alright, so we can't move them on this turn. So let's end the turn. We're going to head to this next holy site. And we're going to select our trader and have him start moving towards the Roman capital over here. Let's see. I was going to send him around this way. I wonder if he can cut up through here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he can. 4 production, that's not bad. So I wonder... Yeah, no, we still haven't unlocked the hamlet. If the Romans have the hamlets, I believe we'll get the blueprint. They have a lumber hut. I don't think we have... we don't. So we haven't gotten those blueprints. Somehow we're supposed to get blueprints. Gain the blueprints for each of their unique improvements that you have discovered. So I have to discover them, maybe? Whatever that means. I don't know. Okay, so has everyone moved? I think everyone has moved, right? Alright, so now we can pay to get that second crown. Alright, let's grab that production up there. So we got 4. Let's keep the trader moving this way. Let's go up here. Alright. We could build something else here. Let's go ahead. Let's build a temple. +2 income. Yeah, so it is every turn. Yeah, because now we're up to 7. Not like we need it. We're flush with cash right now, but whatever. Alright, so let's keep looking around over here. Oh, 18 gold there. Alright. Keep you moving here. So what is that? That's a stone quarry. Still haven't found a hamlet yet. What is that? That was the quarry, right? Okay. Trying to see what all they have built. So I guess these are mines. Yeah, gold mines here. Now that is the lumber hut. That's the lumber hut. Casa Romana. Allows you to build Roman hamlets in your empire. A cheaper and improved version of regular hamlets. And so that would be a good... We need to definitely go through that tile, I guess. Okay, let's move towards that. Over here, let's go down this way. And the trader. Can he get up this way? I think he can get to the capital through here. Probably. Right, okay. Who else do we have? Did I move everybody? No, I didn't move this guy. Right, so the trader... There we go. We got 19 gold and 5 population from sending that trader there. And then I'm going to take this dude over here to the Casa Romana. So now did that unlock it for us? That did not unlock the hamlet yet. Okay. Sure how we got that before. Let me see if there was anything here. There's defense, promotion, the gold when you kill. This all new naval units are automatically upgraded. This mounted units, ranged units, foot-based units, and then you can revive your monarch if they are dead. Okay. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah. So again, curious as to how we discover these blueprints exactly. I mean, we're sitting on a tile with this, but we still can't make a regular hamlet, so I don't know exactly how that works. Let's just walk through here. Him, and you this way. Over here, grab that eventually. See if there's any other improvements. Oh, here it is. Okay, I wasn't even I was looking down here. So yeah, we got tons of gold. So this has been built, and that should help us with population. Now, okay, now we can make a regular hamlet, and this will give us 4 pop. We can make another one for 4 population for 2 gold, so we might as well just go crazy here. And we need to have the biggest settlement, right, to get the last crown. They have 30 pop, we have 28. Now we have 32, and we've grown to a city. We can't improve here, but that's alright. Okay, I wonder if you can only build the Casa Romana once. That's what that was about. That's interesting. Okay, anyway. In the turn, I guess we don't technically have the biggest settlement just based on population. I guess it has to actually be like how far the borders spread. Got that, we got some production. I mean, we don't really need to do this, but we might as well do this. Clear the boars to get some more population. Some more production. Oh, that was enough. That got us the 3rd crown. Alright, so we can just end the turn. And there you go. In the year 422 AD, the Britons claimed the province of Caledonia. With a population of 36, your people have become the dominant factor in the region, forcing the Romans to cede control. Alright, and then you can choose to continue the campaign. And we'll choose the second one, which I haven't even tried yet. So anyway, that's where we're going to go ahead and end this for now. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like this game, hopefully you'll give it a shot. I'm really enjoying it so far. I like just about everything I've seen, and it's a lot of fun thus far. And I've only played just this one mission and this one campaign. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you all next time.